Hello, welcome to today's Polka News video. In today's video, I'll talk about Acala, Moonbeam, Astar, BitCountry, Subsocial, Polkaverse, Manta Network, and Picasso. Yeah, you heard that right, Picasso. Because they woke up from the slumber in terms of community activity, and you're gonna find this interesting. Let the chaos begin. Acala retweeted that Nova Wallet is supporting Acala holders through Ledger Nano X since their recent integration, which is a really good additional feature for security. I use Nova Wallet to check the governance referendums from time to time, by the way, because it's so user-friendly and it's so easy from the mobile phone. So just open up the app and have a quick look. Acala also announced a new roadmap featuring democratized AUSD liquidation pools on Orca. Apparently Orca is a new market which allows WBNB to also be used as collateral, and I believe all of this is worked on by Team Kujira. I like the sound of that name, Kujira, it sounds so badass. They're also teasing us that KujiCast Corner has something coming up. Aside from the AUSD issue on KuCoin, things seem to be picking up nicely for Acala, so let's see if they can win the community support once again.
I think people don't even realize how big this is going to be.
Meanwhile, Moonbeam held an interesting discussion with the community on the topic of open governance, which is coming to Moonbeam too. If you didn't already know, Open Governance, or Governance 2.0 as it's also called, is live on Kusama and will be launched on Polkadot after a certain period of time on Kusama, and Moonbeam want to join the OpenGov Club. What this means in short is that the council and the technical committee no longer have the power to make decisions. This ultimately decentralizes and democratizes the decision-making process, although I have to say that it's very important to know the right large bag holders if you want to win a referendum. Astar Network was named Product of the Year at the Japanese Annual Blockchain Awards, and as you can see, Sota Watanabe was awarded the Person of the Year award for the second time in a row. So just as I've been telling you all this time, Astar are making waves in Japan. Let's look at BitCountry. They recently announced that Chaos land claims are finally going to happen on the 9th of January at 11:59 UTC. So I'm sure you're also excited if you're waiting on that land, and if you want to scoop it, I'm sure there will be some for sale in the marketplace when the time comes. One of the other things that's interesting regarding metaverses, which the BitCountry team tweeted about, is that Bitcoin News reported that there's a plan in China's coastal province, Zhejiang, as that's how it's pronounced, to build a $28.7 billion metaverse industry by 2025. So knowing some of the BitCountry team members are from China, perhaps there's a gateway of opportunity for them. Also, 2025 could be the start of the next bull market. Moving on, Subsocial have rebranded to Polkaverse, and if you want to contribute any articles to their platform, you'll have to use that name. I was also told by heavy users of the platform that in terms of SEO, Polkaverse is actually better than Medium. So if you want your articles to be found on Google search without all the SEO tweaking or large followings, consider Polkaverse because that will help you. Next up, let's see what Manta are up to. They recently announced on Twitter that they're working on the version 3 launch of Dolphin Testnet, and so we're getting closer to that mainnet launch, and I believe all those who took part in the Manta public sale last year are desperate to see the platform go live. But before that happens, Manta will also have to become a parachain, and considering there's no competition right now, I'm positive they can bag that win. Also, looking at the Calamari APY for Manta's Canary Network, it has dropped like a rock, and that's mostly because a lot of people are staking. From those good old days of 150%, it went down to 33-35%, which is still good. Now it's very hard for me to do this, but I understand that I have to for the community. That's of course to talk about Picasso's latest news. Pablo Dex went live, which is going to be where the Pika coin is going to first get listed on, and I assume we may see it listed on a centralized exchange too, likely KuCoin if I remember correctly, because I believe that they supported their crowd loan for contributions at the time. But Pablo Dex is going to have 3 pairs, KSM USDT, Pika USDT, and Pika KSM. And this is how it will look like. You will have the basic DEX features with a UI color like the composable brand to match. And this is the important part for everyone eagerly waiting. The Picasso TGE will happen on the 28th of December with a 24-hour delay due to some bugs during QA which have to be fixed on the front side. So what do you think? Are you looking forward to getting your Pika? No, not to dump. To provide liquidity, of course. That was all. Thank you for watching as always. Also, don't forget to follow CryptosChain on Twitter if you haven't already done it, as well as join the Telegram community. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.